Mamas, Denise Chiraboga, creator of Strong Mom Fitness, back with Melissa Wong, pelvic health physiotherapist and owner at Markham Pelvic Health. Today we are going to be chatting with her about all things not so nice. Urinary incontinence, aka leakage after having a baby. Not so fun, but these are the questions that you've been asking. And these are the questions that my clients ask me. This is the stuff that we talk about in Strong Mom class. So I want to bring this information to you because it's going to be really giving you more information about that kind of embarrassing thing that nobody wants to talk about. So let's get right to it. Hey everybody, Denise back with Melissa at Markham Pelvic Health, and today we're talking about incontinence, aka leaking urine, unwanted urine, because nobody wants to leak urine. I don't care how many commercials what's her face puts out about, oh, I just wear a pad. It's and not all rainbows and unicorns, right? Yeah. So let's talk about it. First, what is it? You said it. Leaking pee when you don't want to. So sneezing. When you sneeze, when you cough, picking up heavy things, heavy babies, and you leak, even just a teeny little bit is not normal. Yeah. Right? Common, but not normal. Yeah, exactly. And recently, for me, I've been 2 years postpartum, and I was a little bit sick, and I was sneezing and coughing a lot, and then all of a sudden I start to leak again. I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I fixed this 2 years ago. It's back. Like, what is going on? So I know that I need to work on my endurance. So let's tell the moms, if you are experiencing this, how can we help this?
So when we talk about incontinence, it can be from a variety of reasons. It can be from pelvic organ prolapse. It can be occurring because of pelvic floor weakness, but it can also be coming from pelvic floor overactivity.
Tightness, yes.
Tightness, exactly.
And this is a good point because I know some of my clients who, in the early days, who come to see me and they're like, okay, Denise is telling me to, do my blueberry picking up breath. If this is good for me to do 15 times a day, I'm going to do it all day. And then she come back to me, she's like, okay, well now I'm leaking even more. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm picking up my blueberry all day. I'm like, oh no, that's like me walking around with a flexed bicep all day because I'm not strengthening this muscle. I'm really just like tiring it out.
Or walking around with your shoulders up like that. When we have stress, we hold these muscles and we can hold those vaginal muscles or those pelvic floor muscles too much.
Right. And especially I notice this for myself when I'm just driving. I'm driving and then I realize I'm frowning for no reason. I don't know why. And I know that I am also frowning in my pelvic floor muscles. They're gripping for no reason. And it could just be like I'm a type A person and I have it on good authority that a lot of type A people are gripping their pelvic floors without even really knowing it, causing muscle weakness.
Yeah. So again, if you use that bicep analogy, you hold that bicep all day long. When you need to generate force through those muscles, it's that much harder. Those muscles are already in a tight and short position, you can't generate that force to hold off against that sneeze or against that cough.
Right.
So in those cases, we do not usually recommend Kegel exercises, but we recommend something called reverse Kegel exercises. But in some cases, the muscles could be weak, and then in those cases, we may suggest Kegel exercises.
Right. There are different kinds of incontinence, so can you go over that with us?
Yeah. So when we talk about urine incontinence, the two big ones are stress incontinence and urge incontinence. So stress incontinence is where there's a considerable amount of downward stress, and that's causing that urine to leak. So that's with your coughing, laughing, sneezing, jumping jacks, burpees, running, lifting something heavy, anything like that. On the flip side, you have something called urge incontinence, and that's where you get a sudden urge, like you need to go to the bathroom. As you're rushing for the bathroom, you just can't hold on. And you might have a little bit, or you might have more than a little bit. And then thirdly, you could have incontinence from the other end.
The back end.
Yeah. Right. So you can have fecal incontinence as well. That can be from trauma after a delivery, so let's say a 3rd or 4th degree tear. It could be from chronic constipation as well. So there's a number of different things that could be happening through that back end that we might treat as well.
And then as far as fitness goes, so if somebody is experiencing, let's say the incontinence when they run, for me, I'd say hold off on the running. Let's kind of, retrain our muscles, and so that we can start to run again.
Exactly.
Same with high intensity kind of exercises. So with postpartum moms, it's always, again, I send my clients to Melissa, get an internal exam before. Can we make sure that you are not going to be leaking when we do, box jumps or whatever it is? Because that kind of did me in with my first daughter, my first baby. I was so excited to get outside and get active again, and I didn't know anything about what I know now. And so I took to the park benches and like, oh my gosh, why am I leaking? Why is my body failing me?
Yeah.
Right? So again, why it's a good reason to see a pelvic floor physiotherapist before you start to do any activities like that. Okay, so that's what we have about incontinence, leaking pee. I hope you learned a lot, and be sure to tune in for our next video. See you next time.
Bye.
Hey mamas, thanks for watching. I hope you really got some good information from that. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up button if you like this content and if you want to see more. And please give me your questions, because Melissa and I, we got the dial in. So if you have other questions, and other moms do, we will definitely put together a video about that. So you can find all the details about where to get in contact with Melissa below. You can also find out more about my Strong Mom fitness class in the information below. See you next time.